Another finals update here on afl.com.au. We are at St Kilda Beach with the Fremantle Dockers and in particular their assistant coach Michael Pryor. Thanks for joining us, Michael. Very chilly here compared to Perth.
Yeah, a couple of nice days in Perth over the next couple of days, 25 and 27, and here we are down at St Kilda blowing a gale and the boys just got out of the water, so good luck to them.
A big match coming up, of course, an elimination final against Geelong. We'll get to that in a sec. What's the point of this recovery session this morning? What's this all about? I understand you guys don't have a full training session the day before a game?
No, it's not, but it's something we do every time we come to Melbourne, so it's just part of the routine. Obviously, we trained yesterday before we flew out, so part of the routine is down here on a Friday or the day before a game and get in the beach and inside in the warmer spa, and then off we go back to the hotel. All
right, let's talk a bit about the match. Obviously, Luke McFarlane is the big out for you guys and Steve Johnson the big out for the Cats. What's a bigger loss, do you reckon?
It's hard to say because obviously Steve Johnson plays a lot through their midfield and forward, and he's a very dominant player, and Luke McFarlane for us is a key defender and had a fantastic year, so we're going to miss him. Geelong are going to miss Stevie J, so it's going to be really hard to say who's the bigger loss, but they're both massive losses for each club.
You guys, Griffin out and Bradley in, talk us through that.
Well, I just thought that Kepler with his forward pressure is probably a little bit in front of Griff, so that's why he's got the role, but really happy with what Jonathan Griffin's given to us throughout the year, especially when Sandlands was out.
The Dockers have never won a final here in Melbourne. In fact, I don't think they've won a final outside of Perth. Does that make it tougher, or is that really not a factor? You guys are just going to the MCG tomorrow night with one thing on your mind.
Yeah, I don't think it's a factor. I think what is important is that we've come over to Melbourne and we've performed this year, and not only Melbourne but interstate. So I think that's a huge thing for us. We'll come over here and play and hopefully get the job done.
The skipper, Matthew Pavlich, you really need him to fire tomorrow night. How is he?
Yeah, he's good. He's had a good week on the track. He's probably done more than he has in the last few weeks, so he's feeling fresh, ready to go, and we expect him to perform at his best.
And I guess the question that all Dockers fans want answered, why are you going to win?
Well, I think we're going to win because we're really passionate about playing finals footy. We just don't want to come over here and play 1 week of the finals. We want to progress, as I said. I think it's only the fourth time in the club's history we've played finals, so we don't want to play for 1 week. We want to play for 3 and 4, so that's why.
And I've always got one more question. Ross Lyon, how much of an impact has he had this week just with his finals experience?
Yeah, he's had a big impact, and I think the players have gone up and visited him a little bit more, with his experience in coaching. But it's not only Ross, there's the other coaches as well. Mark Stone and Peter Sumich have had that experience as well. So the players have tapped into that and asked more questions, no doubt.
Well, Michael, thank you so much for your insight. Have you got an interest in going in for a dip, or are you just kind of happy to stay dry up here?
I'm getting on the bus, mate. I'm out of there.
Thanks very much for your time and good luck.
Thank you.
Michael Pryor joining us from the Fremantle Dockers. You're watching afl.com.au. Stay with us for the very latest finals news.